How we doing, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Getting Jiggly. I'm well, and I'm trying to still get situated. This is 9 a.m. This is way earlier than usual. But of course, we are playing some Marvel D.A.G.G.E.R. But before that, the reason we're playing Marvel D.A.G.G.E.R. is this is Tabletop Appreciation Weekend, although I'm doing it all week because we need to raise money for Children's Miracle Network through Extra Life. Those of you not aware, Extra Life is a part of Children's Miracle Network that basically gamers work with them and help raise money for the kids, the sick and injured kids at Children's Miracle Network, which includes Children's Miracle Network hospitals. So we do it every year. We raise money every year. We do lots of giveaways and streams and all this stuff. So we do appreciate all the donations we've gotten this far. You can see that side. There we go. You can see we've done $675 this year. 2,000 is always our goal. If we ever make $2,000, we always say we'll do some big giveaway, which is no different. But speaking of big giveaways, we will be doing a big giveaway through this streaming sessions throughout the entire week. Basically, every donation after, well, the initial set of donations will add more games to the giveaway. The giveaway are games from our collection. So if you want to get an idea of the games that you'll be able to add to the giveaway, then you can go check out the link for our Culling for Charity. There are some other games that I have in my collection that I would be willing to part with. So of course, if you go watch our collection video, you can kind of see those games, and maybe, if you win, just say, hey, I'd like this game. I'd be like, sure, I'll get rid of that game. Nothing big, nothing extravagant. Might say that more for the November. I do know that the giveaway already, I will probably have a copy of Marvel United with the Spider box. And then I may throw in a couple of the promos not from Witching Hour specifically, but I have some of the extra promos. Also, I do have an extra copy of Frozen Frontier that the publisher sent me, so I'll probably send that in the giveaway. The Marvel... No, the X-Men I think I'm doing as a giveaway during that stream. I had like two other games in mind that I knew were going to be in the bundle. I'll have to remember. Marvel United promos. Yeah, so I have a couple of the individual characters, David. Now, the other options, I can just put those up for Culling for Charity, and then you just make a donation, and you can get that. Because I do have two playmats as well that we will eventually either give away or cull in some fashion or the other. All that said, again, this is all to raise money for Children's Miracle Network. If you can't make a donation, which even $1 donation helps, every dollar helps, you can, of course, share our posts on social media. That way more people become aware. So Twitter, Blue Sky. I still haven't set up a Blue Sky yet. I got a Blue Sky for my podcast. I don't have a Blue Sky for Getting Jiggly. But yeah, share the social media post. One other thing, and again, this is me getting up and running a little bit late, so hopefully this game goes quick so I can kind of get some more things. I wanted to have all the stuff I just talked about over here on the left, as well as the normal Extra Life incentive so that you can mess up my games, right? So that will still be a factor. So during this entire thing, I really hope people take advantage of the $5 donation to mess up my games or help me in my games. I prefer help over mess up, but either way, fully happy. Either way, every donation is going to help. I do want to make sure I get that one on the screen so everybody knows when they come in that they can just affect the games. That's it. Let's go ahead and flip over, and we'll get into that. Yeah, David. So I have two. We have two of the circular mats, right? Because I got the grip mats. Grip mat sent me a free mat. So of course we're using that during my playthroughs, and I like it. I mean, I have no problem with the big purple mat, which flips over to be yellow, and I have no problem with the big blue mat, which doesn't flip over, right? I think it's just blue. But yeah, we'll probably be one I want to do is a full bundle. So the one I want to do the full bundle, which will be Witching Hour, one of the playmats, the three boxes, and I may or may not paint them. And then what was the other thing? Oh, the minis from Mars, like upgrade bits that he sent me. Because I'm not going to use those for the thugs and civilians. But that one I want to do as a full giveaway, like as a whole big old bundle. So I'll probably do that at maybe like at a milestone, maybe like when we get to $1,000 raised, which hopefully we can do this weekend. But yeah, so we'll see. We will see. There you go. Here we go. We are set up for Marvel D.A.G.G.E.R. This thing is, and this was one. One of the things that like I noticed when I first played it, I'm like, this thing is a table hog. This thing takes up way more room than it should. The way you can tell that is, of course, I've got everything zoomed out. I mean, you can see both my microphones, everything is zoomed out. You can see my mouse over here. This is as far out as I could get, so you guys could still see my boards and stuff. So unfortunately, that does probably mean that it's kind of hard to see what's going on. But we'll go with it. We'll go with it. But in Marvel Dagger, you're basically it's a pandemic style game that Fantasy Flight created. Again, who makes Pandemic? F Man, G Man. What is Pandemic? Z-Man, holy cow, one of the letters of the alphabet. Z-Man Games does the Pandemic, of course, they're part of Asmodee, so it's easy for Fantasy Flight to use some of that stuff. Everybody thought it was going to be a Marvel Champions type board game. It's not. It's nowhere near that. Minus the similarities in the art and graphics and each one has like aspect. There's no similarities. But what we're going to be doing on our turns, we're moving our little heroes. If you notice, we do have our Marvel United little chibis here. So we have little Iron Man here. We have Cap here. And we're going up against Ultron here. I have played this once against Loki already. During our turn, we're going to be able to use the things on our player board. Maybe I'll use the zooms. I should still be able to use my zooms though. Zoom Audrey? Yep, there we go. We're going to use our player boards. On our player boards, depending on our aspect, we're going to be able to move, fight, defy, or rest. Based on your given leadership, you're also going to have an extra ability. So this one here says, for example, after you spend your boosted aspect token, which is the colored one, off the screen, color one, then another hero may perform an aspect action of the same type without spending a token. So that means that they get to just do an extra move. If you are defeated, there's one thing in the game. If you are defeated, you're going to flip this over, and then you're going to go to this shattered aspect mode, which is a little bit, I guess, weaker. But you're also going to flip over your character to the other side, and basically they're picking up the mantle of your characters, the thematic takeaway. I just noticed our music isn't playing either. So that's how that works. I do with Cap and Iron Man, and then after setting everything up, I was like, oh, I kind of like War Machine better. So that's what it is. But yeah, so move is basically what it is. It is a basic move that you can perform to get around the board. Boost, in the case of leadership, you get to move an additional action. Whereas boost, for example, on aggression, you get to increase the action's move value by 1. Then you get to deal 1 damage to each enemy in the space you moved into and out of. Well, down here, into and out of. So it does have some extra advantages in each of the aspects to make them feel like they play different. The other thing you have is your main characters. So of course, they're going to have their abilities. And then they've also got these special abilities on the card. Normally they require something to happen. So this one says perform one of your aspect actions. Treat that action as if it was boosted. So nothing special for Cap. Intervene, empowered. So when your hero is in a region is attacked, I may move to their space and prevent up to 2 damage to that hero. So what it means by region, if we go back out, is each one of these color sections is a region. The Iliad, we got to remember, I can't remember if the Iliad counts as both regions or neither region. I think it's neither, same as Atlantis counts as neither. But then that's how his ability works. So say Iron Man was here and he's going to be attacked in the North Atlantic, then I'd be able to help defend them. We also have cards that we're going to be able to upgrade and get, which give us special actions. For example, my Vibranium Shield. You may exhaust this card to prime one enemy in your space, then deal 1 damage to one enemy in your space. So priming basically is like, weakening them up, right? So you're just kind of getting them ready to attack. We also have our own side missions. So our side missions here are going to allow us to flip over our special ability. We also have our team up cards. So this is our team up track. So anytime we move this team up, we can eventually spend it to then get our team up cards. And then we have the bad guy, right? So the bad guy is going to do certain things on his turn. We have extra missions that are going to come out, which could make more baddies come out. Could have other things that it wants us to do. And then Ultron, same thing. He's going to have the way that he's going to interact with when he reveals his dagger cards. And then they're going to do certain things, including bringing out more of the baddies here. So there's a lot of little bits going on. I will probably make rules mistakes. I'm going to be saying this all week long. I dare anybody else to play 25 games in the span of a week and remember all the rules. I play games just through the week and can't remember all my rules. So, all right, so let's make sure we got all this done. I think I need to start with a mission. I feel like there should be a mission out there besides the original setup mission. Prepare the event deck. Feel the first strike, which you already did. There we go. Spawn side mission. There we go. I knew I was missing something. All right, so we're going to spawn our first side mission here. Spreading chaos. Place 1 progress on this mission for each damage dealt to an enemy. Do not place progress for damage dealt in excess of an enemy's health. Knocking around some bad guys will get the enemy's attention. So, as long as this is in play, and again, this is where being zoomed out so far is not really good for this game. As long as this is in play, it says it advances the threat by 1. So yeah, so basically in order to complete this, we need 4 times the number of players. So we need 8 total on this. So again, it's another one of those things that's kind of like a Marvel Champions-esque aspect, right? That you have to basically complete these. And then we do get 4, our reward is 4 team up points when we complete that. So we're going to do that there. There's really no reason to move this. There's a token here. There's a token here. There's no reason for us really to move that token because there's not a specific location we need to do something in. There may be locations that we eventually need to do things in. Only the green, purple, and blue slots can hold side missions. Yellows for heroes. Yeah. So this is for we can only have 1 hero mission going on at a time. The way we activate our hero mission is if we take an action at one of the 5 bases. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, 5, because the Iliad counts as a base. One other thing with the bases is that is another way for us to lose the game is if they overtake all of our bases, we could lose a game there. I think that's everything. I think we only get 1 die to roll. Tribute tests. Hero rolls a number of dice equal to that attribute's value. Oh, sorry, it's based on the value. So I didn't go over that, but on the top we have attribute value: your attack, your defense, and your tactical or your defiance. I don't know what the DFI is. We'll say defiance. So that's how many dice you roll. So again, if you're better in a particular thing than another, you're gonna be able to roll more dice, which means you're gonna be hopefully more successful. And unfortunately, with both Tony and Cap, I chose 2 attack. I think that's why I said I liked War Machine better. Yeah, War Machine had 3 attack. Too late. We're going with Iron Man. I guess technically it's not too late. I mean, the box is right here. I want to do War Machine. Let's get War Machine. I don't do Iron Man. So let's flip this over to War Machine. I'm going to get rid of this. Get rid of this. Take out Iron Man. Let's bring War Machine in. And I need to get War Machine's cards. Now, what do I need? I need War Machine's little card. There's his little card. I need War Machine's side mission. Let's put you over here. So when you knock out and you swap, you don't get the new character's mission. You basically lose all your missions and you just play the character. But there's a lot of characters. Like you have Elektra, Daredevil, there's Falcon, both Hulks, both Spideys, Spectrum, so both Captain Marvels, both Black Widows, both Black Panthers. We got Dr. Voodoo and Doctor Strange, both the Doctors, both the Thors. There is our War Machine. War Machine. And then this is there was a bunch of dagger cards I had to take out. When I do laundry, I feel like wash machine. Speaking of which, I do need to do more laundry because I've got 2 extra life shirts and we were out of town for Easter, so I'll need more extra life shirts. All right, so retrieve aspect tokens. We've done that. Pass first player token. We don't need to necessarily do that because it's the first turn. And then we're going to play our actions. So Cap is up here. Cap needs to take that out because, again, if there's any guys out here, they're also going to increase that threat. So the first action, I guess, is move. I don't need to increase the move value by 1, so we're just going to move 1. All right. I can't remember. Does he take all of his actions before the next person goes? I don't remember if it's like every other. It would have to be every other, right? Because that wouldn't be fair to the other player waiting. Playing the game, hero phase. During phase, takes turns. Yeah, I'm about to say, why would you not take turns? All right, so I think same thing. We want to get over here and beat on Ultron, because if we do his health, we'll stun him and then he won't activate. So I think that's what we're gonna do. Does this count when we beat on Ultron? For each damage dealt to an enemy, yes. So that'll help us because that'll take care of both of those. The main threat right now, when an enemy is defeated, place a progress power on this. So we can't really even do this one until we get another enemy out here somewhere because we only have 1 enemy. Oh no, he still counts. Let me see if they call that defeating him when we stun him. Because I'm like, otherwise it's going to take us 2 turns before we even get a chance to do anything on that one. I don't remember if that counts as defeating him. Yeah, I played this probably almost played it last year. It was before I started streaming, so what is that? At least 3 months ago, but probably closer to 6. Nemesis winning. Nope. Down here in the very back, it talks about damage. Here we go. Nemesis. Nemesis suffers damage. Play on sit on there. Continue after suffer damage between this point, although all damage will be recovered. Okay, so it's not defeated. He's stunned. So the defeat would be your standard enemies. Yeah, so it specifically says here is defeated. So yeah, it's going to take us at least 2 turns before we're going to be able to even complete that other one. Either way, I want to go up here, and I think we are going to boost that. So we're going to boost, increase this move's action by 1, and then deal 1 damage to each location we go into. So 1, 2, which means we do 1 damage to... I don't know where my damage tokens are. No, not the shields. I guess it is the shields. What tokens am I supposed to be using? I guess it's the shields. Okay. There we go. 1 damage on the board. There we go. What does D.A.G.G.E.R stand for? Defense Alliance Global and Galactic Emergency Response. There we go. You know, Shield likes its acronyms. All right, so we know Cap is going to want to attack. He has 3 hit points. He attacks for 2. So we're going to fight. Cap's attack is 2. He doesn't get to boost. Oh, I forgot. So War Machine does. War Machine has an add 1 success to each of your fight actions, but the deal 1 damage is not a fight action. So, all right. So this is, we're looking for these pew pew symbols. So that's 2 attack. So we are doing 2 damage to that little guy. 1, 2. All right. So that was Cap. Go back to War Machine. War Machine, we know we want him to attack. Let's see here.
For your fight action, perform your fight against each enemy in your space, resolving each attack separately. Prime each of those enemies that was not defeated. So that we definitely want to do that, because his heat-seeking missiles, before you perform your fight action, you may deal 2 damage to each primed enemy within 2 spaces of you. So we definitely want to prime him first. I don't remember which token is the prime token. It's the arrow looking thing. All right, so we are going to prime him. And then we get to perform. Oh, hang on. We got to perform our fight action first. All right, so we got to perform our fight action first. Sorry. So his attack is 3. So he did 2 damage. So that is 2 more. We're at 3. And then we're going to prime Ultron. All right. And then we got back to Cap. So Cap needs to at least do 1 more damage to that guy. Oh, hang on. We've been doing damage. We're at 3, 4, 5. So we should be on 5 progress here. I'm not sure what counts as progress tokens. This is why I use dice, guys. This is why I use dice to track everything, because I can't remember. Here, we'll use these as the progress tokens. So we're at, yeah, it's got a little picture of a time clock. So 3, 4, 5. So we're 5 on that one. We're not anything on that one until Cap gets rid of that guy. So Cap is going to... yeah, we're just going to do the fight. Oh, forgot. No, we didn't. Oh, +1 success. So that was still a fight action. So actually that would have been 1 more. So it's actually 6. So we're at 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're at 6 of 8. 6 of 8. Recruit Pepe Le Pew and Pew Pew icons. All right, what do we got? Ooh, so okay, so that's 2. That's enough. So we're going to take this guy out. So by taking him out, that progresses this one. And then that makes that one more. So that is with 6. We're at 7 of 8 there. All right. All right, back to War Machine. War Machine needs 3, 4. We need 8. So he basically just, I just keep having to attack. So before you perform fight action, you may deal 2 damage to each primed enemy within 2 spaces. So we're going to go ahead and do that. 1, 2. So we're at 6. And then we do our fight action. And now his fight action is attack any enemy. If I used my boost, I could also use his tack result as 1 success. So he actually gets additional successes with his tack and his attack die. So I don't think we're going to need that. So there's 2 attack. So we did 2 more damage. So that is enough. So Ultron is stunned. Ultron is not going to activate on his turn. All right. Cap has his boost. Defy a mission in your space. We don't need that. So that actually would have been, we know we've done enough damage. We have gotten rid of this one. Right there. So this gives us 4 teamwork. Discard that card. All right. Let's not mix that stuff up. So the way we win is I forgot, I didn't mention the win. The win is we have to get through this dagger deck. Oh, no. I think the win is different for everybody. The win in this one, I think we have to defeat Ultron and all of his drones. Yeah. So what are we going to do with Cap? Because we have his boost action. After you perform this action, resolve the region's dagger effect. But Defy doesn't do us any good because there's no Defy missions out there. How do I get new missions? I can't remember how to get new missions. I think the Dagger cards tell me put me in new missions. It's been a while. I can rest. Recover one, well, the boost. Each hero in your region may charge one, which doesn't help me because War Machine's not in my region. I can perform another action, which is really just going to allow me to move. How do I become empowered with Cap? Now, again, whatever I do, so War Machine's going to get to do whatever I decide to do. So I think we will rest. So the other thing the rest does besides allow us to heal is it allows us to charge these cards. So we're going to go ahead and boost. It'd be better if I could. It'd be better if I was in his region, but I'm not. All right, so that's fine. But because of my leadership ability, he's still going to get to do it. So we're going to go ahead and charge this, which means he also gets to do the exact same aspect. So he's going to charge his as well. There you go. War Machine's last action. He can't really do anything to Ultron. So I think same thing. He's just going to rest, which is going to allow him to recover one. So he's at 2 of 3 before we can flip that one over. That's what I think. That's what we're going to go with. Yeah, remembering rules endanger so many games. Yeah, so I took some games to my parents, right, to my mom, to try to see if I wanted to keep them, some small games, some card games, because I got a lot of trick-taking games, because like my mom likes things like 5 Crowns and Phase 10 and those kinds of games. So I'm like, okay, I'll get a lot of trick-taking and the all-play games. But like, I introduced her to Fork, which I've heard is not that difficult, was kind of an easy game, fun little trick-taking game. Yeah, my sister and my mom hated it, like literally just hated it, because of the extra complexity of having to figure out who beats what and when you do what. So basically that one's already up on Calling for Charity. That one got added. And then I read the rules for, I forget what it is. It's an all play one with like flowers. It's a pretty game. It's got like skulls and flowers on it. I guess it's kind of supposed to be for like Day of the Dead or something. And same thing. I read that rules. I'm like, oh, it's adding extra things like dice and suits and seasons. And I'm like, they're not going to go for it. So I ended up culling that one. They did like Queen of Scots though. They really did like Queen of Scots. And I've still got Queen of Scots because I don't mind that one compared to a lot of the other rummy-ish style games. So my sister's got that one right now. She took it home. You'd think game publishers would consider contrast in components. Those gray chits against the whiteboard barely stand out. Yeah. Like everything in here is just like overdone and too big. And yeah. I won't be doing first impressions because I'll probably be doing them throughout the game. All right, so we have done all of our actions. So now it's the Nemesis phase. We advance the threat. So the threat is based on the any mission that says threat. We don't have any. The boss, which is 3, and then anybody out here that would have threat on him. Well, the only thing is Ultron, so we're just going to go up 3. If we go to 7, we fail the mission, right? And then it just advances. So the game will continue to advance even if you do fail. I can't remember if there's bad things. We'll find out if we get to the bad thing part. Check Nemesis mission. The Nemesis mission is 7, so we're still good. Resolve event cards. So we're going to resolve an event, resolve event icons, and so forth. So we are going to resolve. This is the events, right? That's the events. That's what happens when you make a 3-hour drive home late in the evening. You don't have a lot of time to do all this. Like tonight, I'm gonna have to read all the stuff on Elder Scrolls. There's no way I remember how to play Elder Scrolls. Not at all. Maybe by the end of the 3rd stream, I'll remember to do it. All right. Resolve event card. During this step, draw the top card of the event deck. Yeah, so the dagger deck is the event deck. Yeah, so if there's no dagger cards, we lose the game. So this is our timer for losing the game. Okay, I couldn't remember. I knew the dagger deck had a thing. All right, catch your breath. Command transmission. Operative first and kits contain a wealth of assistance that runs the gamut from relieving fatigue to critical injury care. Each hero may recover 1. Well, thanks. We're not injured. All right, so this icon, which is this, which would be to upgrade any of the drones, which we can't upgrade the drones because there's no drones. Then the fireball, satellite uplink. If Ultron is not damaged, he deals 2 damage to the hero who has the most damage. Otherwise, deals 2 damage. Okay, well, he doesn't do any of that because he's stunned. This icon, activate enemies. So there are no enemies to activate. And then we deploy based on our player count. So ours is the 2 or 3 player one. So we're gonna deploy the level 4 baddie to region number 4. Region number 4. Boy, that is way too far south. That is way too far south for me. All right, and then Ultron is no longer stunned. So we take his stun token away. All right, that's it. Hero phase, retrieve our aspect tokens. When do I get another mission? It's got to be one of the cards that's got to say put another mission into play. Okay, yeah, it is. It's an icon. So it's a spawn icon for the side mission. So most of it's probably going to have that. This one just happened to be a specific... Oh, no, this wasn't specific to Ultron. I was thinking that was specific to Ultron. It wasn't. Just a normal one. All right. So, pass first player marker, which, of course, is our Extra Life D20 because we are supporting Extra Life Charities for Children's Miracle Network. And yeah. All right, so Cap could do the team up on this turn. So his team up is... Spend 3 team up to flip this card and ready it. You may exhaust this card to allow any number of heroes to move directly to your space. Oh, Avengers Assemble. That's not too bad. All right, we don't have any bad eyes. We don't have any baddies to go against. Well, that... Oh, yeah, we have this one. We have him. We have him down here. So, that is a long way to go. So I think War Machine... Oh, I forgot. When I stunned him, I was able to push him away 1 space. I'm not going to though. Why would I push him away? Makes no sense. I'm just going to keep pounding on him like I did the first time. Cap's just got to make a long trek down here and try to take this guy out by himself. He's probably not going to do it. Again, I could do Avengers Assemble to get him down here. Let's do roads first. After any hero rolls, you may exhaust this card to add 2 tact to the results. We don't really need that. You may exhaust this card to prime 1 enemy in your space and deal 1 damage to 1 enemy in your space. So that would help here. But Cap doesn't have anything that works on priming. War Machine does. So priming him would be good to get him primed for getting War Machine down there. I think that's what. Let's try to get him down to 8, so we stun him, because we don't want him to go into Madripoor. Because if he goes into Madripoor, then he'll destroy it. Yeah. So let us. All right, so before you fight action, you may deal 2 damage to each primed enemy within 2 spaces of you. So we are going to do our fight. We're also going to boost that fight action. So we get to do 2 damage right off the bat because of reasons. Because of our heat-seeking missiles. Oh, last time I should have gotten +1. I didn't realize that was a team-up ability. It does +1. So, yeah. So we do 2 damage to him. These 3s are all in my way. Get out of there, 3s. Get out of there, 3s. There you go. 2 of those. And then we get 3 dice for our attack. He gets +1 just from his fight by itself. So, yeah. All right. So 1, 2, 3. We unfortunately did not get a tack, so our wonderful boost didn't do anything for us. But we do get to add +1, so that is 4 more. So we're at, what are we at? 6? 6 of 8? All right. We should be able to, on our next turn, do that, and then we should be able to get him down there. And then we do have another fight action. So, Cap, we're going to have to boost because we need to get all the way down here. So Cap is going to boost to go 2. And then we're going to go ahead and spin the 3. 1, 2, 3. To flip this, so we have Avengers symbol ready to go. Use the Bifrost Bridge up and down, either that or Quinjet. Why do the X-Men have better transport in the Blackbird than the rest of Marvel? But here's the only problem with the X-Men. It's a joke, and I never thought about it until I was listening to Marvel by the Month. It's a podcast. Is that the X-Men cause the most damage to vehicles than any other team. Like, they destroy vehicles in almost every issue or comic or movie where they fly, drive, or navigate a boat, I guess, navigate a vehicle. It's funny. All right, so that's Cap. Cap's got to move one more time. Yeah, Cap's got to move one more time. So he did the boosting action. After you boost, another player may also do that action. Unfortunately, I do not want Mr. Rhodes to move. Hang on, does he get to do the boosted action? No, just the action of the same type. It's not boosted. I was thinking if he could boost, that actually would, because I could leave and do 1 damage. Yeah, all right. So, Mr. Rhodes. Oh, I was saying get him down there so he could help attack, but I won't have any attacks left. Oh, no, I could do the weapons free. That performs an attack action. And he gets the +1 boost. So I think we'll see what Cap does to him first. 4 damage is a lot of damage. Or 8 damage is a lot of damage to take him out. So yeah, let's fight. So fight. So again, he's primed. So before I fight, I get to do 2. So we're at 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's the 8. I can roll the dice. It doesn't do anything. There's no real point in me rolling the dice because he's already stunned. So we're not going to do that. And then Cap needs to move again. All right. So you're going to move 1 to go here. All right. And then we're going to do Avengers Assemble to get James. Oh, actually, I stunned him. Let's push him back this time. Doesn't matter where we push him. We'll push him. We'll push him to Russia. Avengers Assemble. All right. So James is going to perform his fight action, and then he's going to be able to prime that guy for us. So that is, ooh, wow, 2, 3, 4. That was great. So that's 4 damage on that guy. And he's primed. Amazon Prime. All right. So Cap needs to fight. Cap, you just need to do 2 damage, buddy. That's all. Or no, you gotta do 4 damage. 4 damage, Cap. Because James has no more fight actions. Oh, I did 4. I forgot. +1, 5. +1, 5. I keep forgetting it's +1. Oh, Cap whiffed. Cap whiffed. Oh, Cap. Yeah, this was just to add 2 tack, and we don't need tack. Oh. Oh, suppressing fire. That's nice. Deal 1 damage to each enemy that spawns in or moves into a nearby space. Oh, that's nice. Yeah. I can't. It's not my boost. I used my boost for the tack, and then I didn't even get a tack on that roll. So the only thing I could do is recover. Test tack 1. Add 1 success. Oh, I forgot. When I did this tack earlier, I was supposed to roll a die. Because I could have gotten more than 1. Hang on. So I didn't. That was for his tack earlier. This was for his tack earlier. Oh, actually he gets two tack. So actually, he would have actually gotten 3. Oops. So rescue. When you or a nearby hero suffers damage, you may exhaust this card to prevent. Okay, so it's a block. So now I don't know if I can't. Doing the attack doesn't do me any good. What can I do with roads? You have to do something, so we're gonna do the attack. It doesn't do anything, but we're gonna say we did the attack because you have to. You missed a chance to say you were Putin, Ultron in Russia. Yes, I missed that, David. I missed that. All right, so Cap, come on, Cap. You got to do 2 damage. All right, 3, 4, 5. We need 8. I need you to do a minimum of 2 damage because I do have his shield to do the last bit of damage if I have to. The problem is Cap doesn't benefit from a primed hero. He primes them for everybody else, which kind of is what it is. All right, Cap only has 2 attack. There we go, 2 attack. That's what we need. So he's going to do 2 attack, and he's going to use his shield for a 3rd attack. That takes this guy back out. That takes all this out. And then that does complete this mission. So that gives us 2. 1, 2. There we go. There. All right, so how was our turns? Advanced threat. So the threat is going to go. I don't know if we immediately. Let me see if I'm supposed to immediately do the new card or if that's part of the thing. Check Nemesis mission. Nemesis. Start of this step. Check the top card of the Nemesis mission deck to determine whether it is completed. Oh, I don't complete it immediately. Sorry. That happens right now. First, check the progress. Progress number of tokens equal or exceeds the value. Yeah, so you actually, that's another thing. You advance threat before you complete the mission. If past mission was the first strike, remove it from the game, revealing first mission. Otherwise, flip the completed mission. Okay. Resolve the spawn side mission icon. Okay, yeah, so we completed the mission. This resets back down to 0. Our threat is now 18, which is good. All right, so our first challenge. Place 1 progress on this mission for each damage dealt to Ultron. When Ultron becomes stunned, he moves 4 spaces towards either East Asia or Eastern Australia. whichever is farther, and discards the stun token. Oh, that's annoying. We can't stun him anymore. We stun him and then he moves towards Australia or Asia, which he is already at. We can't stun Ultron anymore. Because as soon as he does that, he then discards the stun token. Oh, that sucks. Okay. Then there's flavor text. Hello, organic children of the planet Earth. I am Ultron Interface. I am a cybernetic intelligence organism. I was created to replace you, Ultron. Yeah, but see, luckily he's not going to Madripoor. I mean, whichever furthest way would be 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So I'd get him here, and then it would take him 2 to get back here. Definitely, luckily it says the furthest, because yeah, if he went to Asia, then because he's not stunned, he'd immediately be able to go down here. So I'm kind of confused how you don't lose Madripoor. Yeah, and this requires. Well, we do. Oh, it's for each damage dealt to Ultron now. We only have to do 8 damage. So technically we stun him once we complete this card. Okay, that's fine. It's only 8 because we're a 2-player game. So that works out fine because he only has 8 hit points. So we stun him once, this goes away. All right. That's actually not as bad as I thought. Not as bad as I thought. All right. So check Nemesis mission. Resolve an event card. Oh yeah. Unstun Ultron. Get rid of all the damage. We don't unstun him yet. We unstun him after the event card. All right. Command transmission. Available enemy list incoming. Select your target and hit them with all you have. We must reduce their numbers. In transmission. Each hero chooses a non-nemesis enemy. The same enemy may be chosen by multiple heroes. Each hero deals damage equal to the attack of their chosen enemy and suffers damage equal to that enemy's power. Well, there's no enemies. Yeah. Yeah, not so we can't target Ultron. Okay. Yeah, so that did nothing. Upgrade does nothing because nobody out there. The little clock does nothing because he's stunned. Activate the sword guy? There's no sword guy. Oh, attack. Have him move, but there's nobody to move. And then we're gonna spawn. Dang it! We're gonna spawn that level 3 again. Well, at least he's in South America. That's easy for us to get to. Holy cow! Wow, he decided. Oh, hang on. He spawned here. Suppressing fire. Deal 1 damage to enemy in that space. Ha 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 ha. Welcome to my web, said the spider to the fly. If we were playing Spider-Man, that'd work better. or Black Widow. Guess we could have played spiders. Could have played Black Widow and Spider-Man. All right. So, get our tokens back. Pass the first player marker. Get our tokens. All right, we've been lucky because not a lot has spawned. If a lot had spawned, this would be going a whole different way. Suppressing fire. Half a continent away. Oh, suppressing fire. Wait. Oh, yeah, you're right. From Chile to Brazil. All right. Cap. Cap cannot attack an adjacent. He is not primed. So, we got to move. Got to move right now. Yeah, I would have preferred side missions to come out. All right, so we're going to move. For Cap. James is going to boost move because then he gets to do damage by entering the space. So he's going to move. Increases move by 1. He doesn't need that, but I'm doing that just so I can do the extra damage. That's 2. All right. Cap is going to boost with the attack, because that means that's going to allow James to also do the attack. All right. After you spend your boosted aspect, token aspect, another hero may perform the same action. All right. So, Cap with his wonderful 2 dice, hit for 1. So 1 is better than none. And then James gets to also attack, and he gets a +1 anyway. So James automatically does 1 damage. That's 1, 2, 3. So we're at 6 of 8. All right. So Mr. Rhodes is going to. There's no use in priming him. That'd be a waste. So he's just going to straight out attack. Straight out attack. 2 damage. So that is 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Which unfortunately does nothing for that. We have to hit Ultron. Oh, dang it. Right. How do I get to Ultron? Ultron is going to move towards. I forget where Ultron moves. I think they beeline it towards the cities. So, Cap can do Super Soldier, so I can boost my move, which will allow him to move 2. Then I could have him do the Atlantis action, which would charge his shield back up. Or what's this other thing? When you resolve an ongoing effect, you may exhaust this card. Okay, so it cancels this upgrade effect, is what this does. It's Bucky Barnes. Did Ultron move to Australia? No, he's still in Central Russia. He moves to Australia when I stun him. That's what the card makes me do. Now the question is, if I boost... Oh, no, this says I have to spend my boosted token. So I was thinking, since this says it's boosted, does it still count towards... It doesn't. All right. So we're going to... I guess we're going to move. But we'll do a boosted move. We're going to go 1, 2. There. Yeah. And same thing. I gotta get James to move. Yeah. But he doesn't have 2 moves. That's a problem. So he's gonna move 1. You can't go to Atlantis because Cap is in Atlantis. I wish you could just fly over top of this. Yeah, I don't know where to send him. I guess I'll send him down. I guess I'll have him come this one. All right, and then Cap. It's gonna move up. No. We actually want to do this, so we're going to do the rest action. So I get 1. There's automatically 1 success when you do that. And that did not give me a second success, so that is 1. But because I was here, right? I can recover 2 or charge 2. So we're going to recharge 2, which will flip over our shield. Now, if you're in either of these 2 regions, you can also activate the Iliad. I think. Can't remember. Oh, you're right. You're right. He didn't have to. You're right. It didn't matter where I spent the token. It would have been the same. It would have been the same net result. But yeah, David, he didn't have to. You're right. I didn't need to do the boosted action. So. Well, you're right. If I would do it, if I would have done it this way, you're right. Because then I could have done this, and that would allow James to. James doesn't need to charge. So again, it didn't change anything. Nothing changes. All right. Yeah, because I have to spend an action, so we're just gonna put it on rest and nothing happens. All right, so this is the first time that Ultron has not been incapacitated. So we are advancing threat 3, and then Ultron. Check the nemesis mission isn't done. We're going to then do a event. So, Ultron's drones are making their move. Seek cover and ready weapons. Each drone swarm moves to the nearest hero's space. There are no drone swarms. I don't even know how we get the drone swarms out. He is damaged. He recovers damage equal to the number of drones. I don't even know how to get the drones into play. I'm guessing there's a card, because I haven't seen a drone. All right. So, he is going to activate Technoform. If Ultron is not damaged or stunned, he overruns the nearest operational base. I don't know if that means he comes all the way here. What does overrun mean? Overrun. Okay, overrun in its base. So, okay, so he overruns it no matter what? If Ultron is not damaged or stunned, he overruns the nearest operational base. But he has to be in it. So, if he's not in it, the enemy is in an operational base, it attacks the base, causing the base to come overrun. If an enemy cannot attack or overrun a base, he moves it. Okay, so he's moving towards the base. That's what I thought. All right, so he's doing that, and then he's activating it again. So he's going to go here. But again, he would have overrun if he was in it. He wasn't in it. Oh, is Wakanda the nearest? Either way, I mean, I guess it's my choice because it's 1-2, 1-2. So it's really the same either way. This one here allows you to prime the enemy. This one here allows you to empower a hero. Actually, I've been doing that backwards. I'd rather do the prime. I'd rather him. Yeah, you're right. I'd rather have him go here because I'd rather keep the prime just in case I need it. So that makes sense. Now here's the problem. I'm really confused by that. Because now I'm going to actually activate him. I'm really confused by the word overrun the nearest base. Like, is he just supposed to overrun it even if he's not in it? That wording doesn't make sense. The book says overrun, he has to be in it. But, like, why would he be in it already? We're gonna say that no, he wasn't in it, so... But then the question is, does that not do anything? Why would he do it twice? You see what I mean? That doesn't make sense. does not make sense. Activate enemies. Each of these actions described in detail. So they will attack a hero in its space. They will overrun a base in its space, or they will move. So, yeah, overrun. If an enemy is in an operational base without a hero, it attacks that base, causing damage to be overrun. When a base is overrun, the overrun token is placed on the base's action. The enemy cannot attack or overrun a base in its space. It moves towards the nearest operational base. There's no operational base in an enemy space or region. It moves towards the nearest operational base in another region. The nemesis follows the same rules as standard enemies activation, following these exceptions. When nemesis attacks a hero, attacks all heroes. If it's stunned, they cannot move, attack, or overrun a base. Instead, it removes its stun and ends its activation. Huh. Oh, closer so Cap can fight back. No, that makes perfect sense. All right, I guess I need to look see if anybody had that question on BGG. Because, like, if we follow the overrun rule, he needs to be in the base. But that would make no sense here, right? Because this card is having him overrun twice, and he can't be in two bases at one time. You see what I mean? So it's like, is it just both nearest bases, meaning he overruns both of these? And then he's going to move towards the closest operational base, which would be 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. It's the same, right? I could move him over towards Atlantis, like you said, to get him near Cap. But let me see if anybody on BGG has talked about Ultron's overrun. D.A.G.G.E.R. There we go. Lots of dots. If you put the dots in, it comes right up. All right, so let's search for Ultron. No, not Ultron virus. Hit the backspace button. Ultron. I must have been playing some other game in BGG and I had to search Ultron virus. Don't ask me, my Marvel game is United. This is Marvel United. Look, it's just a new version of Marvel United. Ultron here. Ultron help. Playing Ultron. Here. Playing Ultron. There's one thing that I don't understand. His first villain says no. Ultron, Nemesis color. Oh, here we go. How to get rid of overrun token? No. Let me just search for that techno form. I don't know why I didn't just search for techno form. Techno form. Techno form. Ultron 1. Alright. When you defeat Ultron's missions... I love this, right? It says, or is he unstunnable until techno form or enough rocket boost come, right? It was like the search result. But then when I go into the article, all right, here we go. Does he automatically become stunned again once, since he has too much damage, or unstunnable until techno form or enough rocket boosters come up? Well, that doesn't help me. If Ultron is not damaged, he's not, or stunned, Overrun. I'm thinking it is. I think that's the, you have to, they want you to stun him or hit him, and we didn't stun him or hit him. So he is just, I don't know, guys. I don't know if I'm doing this right. Because like if he can't do it, it doesn't tell me to have him move. Right? That's where my question's coming in, because it doesn't say if he can't do it, move. It just says to do it. We're gonna play that way. I don't want to play this way. We're gonna play that way. All right. We overran that. Overran that. That's, I mean, that's, I guess, right? I don't know. It's not, the wording is not clear. All right. That's fine. Now we're going to move. He's the only one. He wasn't stunned. So he's going to move towards the not overrun base, which again, we want him to come this way towards Cap. And then we're going to spawn. Yay! We get one of these guys. 13. So these guys, the drone swarm is basically Ultron. So whatever Ultron current, so each drone swarm health and power are equal to the number of drone swarms in play plus 1. So actually he's only 1. He's a little cheapy guy right now. He doesn't do much. I thought it was equal to Ultron. That's on the back of the board. Back of the board, all of them turn into Ultrons. Whether I was supposed to know that or not, don't know. Don't know. Somebody go donate $5 to Extra Life so I can take these tokens off. All right, this is what we're going with. All right, yeah. Did I pass the first player marker? What turn is this? 1, 2. This is 30, so yeah, should be. And I moved Rhodey to kind of a wrong direction, didn't I? Because that's a lot of travel distance I gotta go. Can I even go here? Without the Iliad? I don't even know I can go here. Is that space even movable? Movement. Move. Oh, that's enemy move. My move. That's not my move. Nope. Nope. Allows move around the game board. Resolve move action. The hero moves their standee from one space occupied to adjacent space through the dotted line. Any number of times of the move value. Yeah, doesn't say I can't. So. So. I hate to use my boost to get there, but that'd be 1, 2. That'd get me to Southern Africa. Or do I just, I mean, that's a problem. James is my attacker, right? I should have moved Rhodey up there instead, but I didn't. I gotta get him up there. Because Ultron's primed, he's ready to go. So we're gonna, although I can use my boost action on Cap and that'll let Rhodey move again. Okay. So we're gonna do that because that'll 1, 2, and then I can use Cap's boost, which will get me 3 to Wakanda. Yeah. So 1, 2. Does no extra damage because. Actually, hang on. Hang on. If Cap's gonna let us move 1, because we'll go 1. Cap moves us 1. We use our boost, which will go 1, 2, and we'll do damage when we come in there. It's a better. All right. So exactly that. We're going to use Cap's boost move. So Cap goes 1, 2, which allows Rhodey to move 1. And then Rhodey's going to do his boost. So he's going to go 1, 2. Allows him to do 1 damage to Ultron. When we do 1 damage, it does get to put a counter that. So any damage does damage to him, so that's good. All right. Cap is going to... Luckily, Cap's second, so if we have to use the shield to get that last stun in there, we're good. Oh, I missed this earlier. So his Defiant allows him to... I was reading the Prime, but I missed the team up. So technically, I don't remember how much damage... Cap did take 1 guy out, right? He took out 1 guy, which advanced that other mission. So this would be actually 1 higher because of his ability here. All right, so we're going to go ahead and fight. Yeah, we're going to fight with Cap. Yeah. Fight with Cap. Wow. That was a whiff, Cap. Come on, buddy. All right, so before you fight, you may deal 2 damage to each primed enemy within 2 spaces of you. So yeah, we're gonna do that. So we're gonna do 2 more damage. All right. We're going to attack with James. Oh, James, you whiffed, buddy. So he gets 1 success automatically, and unfortunately it wasn't boosted, so our attack doesn't do anything. Didn't Cap have a reroll? No. He had the reroll. That just adds 2 attack, and unfortunately we didn't boost this. Yeah, so that was a whiff. So we only do the 1 damage for he gets a single success. All right. So Cap is going to fight again. Cap did 1 damage. I need to put my counters on here. 3, what are we at? 3, 4, 5, or 5. How are the sides of those dice? How good are the odds? So it is a 8-sided die. So this one has 1 success. 1 success, 1 success on each of the regular ones, and then it has a double success on the DFI. So the Defy is like for missions, so it's got a double success there. And then on this side, you got 1 success. Oh, the Lightning Bolt is... Oh, wait a minute, Lightning Bolt is wild. Lightning Bolt is wild. Dang it! I gotta rewind my video. I think Lightning Bolt is wild. Yes, Lightning Bolt is wild. So what did Cap just roll? Oh, jeez. Did James have a wild? All right, rewind. Thanks, David. David making me tell the rules is teaching me that I'm not playing right and I'm missing things and making this things harder for myself. Why are you... I hate trying to rewind on YouTube. I really do. Oh, there we go. Oh, rewind. Rewind. All right, so Cap. Yeah, Cap. Yeah, so Cap didn't get one. So Rhodes had 2 lightning bolts. Okay. So Rhodes had 2 lightning bolts. That's 2 more damage. Then Cap, I think, had 1 lightning bolt, right? Yeah, Cap had 1 lightning bolt and hit, so that's another damage. All right. Thanks, David. David helped me out catching this stuff. Phone, plug back in. Really need a regular charger. I'm gonna bring my charger instead of plugging it into my laptop. All right, so now we're at 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we did enough. So we're good. He's stunned, but this is gonna get removed. He's still gonna activate and beat the snot out of us on the next turn. So what do we want to do to prevent him from beating the snot out of us? We could move. Well, no, James can't move. James is kind of stuck. James can't do anything because there's no defy. Perform fight action against each enemy in your space, resolving each attack separately. That's his weapons free. Oh, we got this guy over here. I forgot about him. Doesn't matter. I can't get over there. So yeah, we just have to waste his last action just to waste. But yeah, I didn't mention the other thing. So the other side has a wild single attack. Oh no, each die is different. Holy cow. Wait a minute. Each die different? Double attack, single attack. No, they're the same. Okay. And then double, defy, one wild, single attack, and then single tactics. All right. Cap. So I could... Oh no, the shield is only MySpace. And not the online website MySpace. I could perform another one of his actions boosted. Which again doesn't help me, except for it would get me into this location and then he doesn't move. And then he would attack me. My intervene would allow me to take the 2 damage instead of War Machine. But War Machine's got 7 hit points. I'm not worried about him taking damage. Plus he has rescue to stop the 2 damage. So, or if I rest, I can flip over my card that prevents the upgrade. But luckily this guy doesn't have an upgrade, so I'm not worried about that. Yeah, I think we're going to do the boosted action. And then Cap is just going to go 1, 2 and get in the space with the swarm. And then I'm going to... He's only got 1 hit point, right? Each drone has health and power equal to the number of drone swarms in play plus 1. Oh no, it's 2. Yeah, so number of drone swarms in play plus 1, so 2. I'm not going to waste my shield. I was going to waste my shield, but I'm not going to waste my shield. All right. Yep, that's what we're going to do. All right, so advance the threat. So there is 1 guy left in play. So he is going to add 1. So 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This doesn't matter because we're going to do this. So when Ultron becomes stunned, oh, sorry. When he became stunned, I was supposed to do this. When he became stunned, he's going to move towards whatever's farthest. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so he's going to move 4 spaces. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. So he went all the way over here to Australia, and then discards the stun token, and then all the damage. All right. And then now we're resolving this, so we do have the amount we need. Let's flip this over. Beacon of Humanity. Place 1 suppression token on the nemesis sheet. All right. So what this means is when you pass these are going to be negatives to the villain on the next when he flips over, right? So we did the first mission is a success. All right. So now we are looking at the second mission. It is going to be 16. And then, whoop. Spider-Ham is the bacon of humanity, yes. Factory North. Heroes in East Asia may attack and use abilities against this mission as if it were an enemy. Place 1 progress on this mission for each damage dealt. Each wild results in a hero in East Asia is treated as 3 successes and triggers an explosion. Heroes in East Asia collectively suffer 3 damage. East Asia. So that is where we need to complete this mission. So we have to destroy the factory in East Asia. All right. So now we do our dagger. Upgrade. There is no upgrade. You're doing well, but your combat skills have gotten their attention. Don't lose focus. Each hero rolls 1 die. Each hero who rolls an attack, 2 attack, or 2 defiance results spawns 1 rank 1 enemy. Oh, you gotta be kidding. All right, so we roll the doubles. All right, so this is James. So he's safe. This is Cap. He's safe. All right, we're good. Upgrade. No upgrading's happening. Fireball. Satellite uplink. If Ultron is not damaged, he deals 2 damage to the hero who has the most damage. Otherwise, he heals 2 damage to the hero who has the least damage. Okay, so this is where I was talking about, like, you take the damage off, otherwise he would just immediately get stunned again. When you remove the stun token, you remove the damage. So, yeah, he has no damage because... yeah, no damage. What are the 4 other slots on the left of the board? Extra missions. Yes, so this is... The dagger cards can pull out extra missions here. And then... oh, I forgot. When Cap did this, Cap's mission should have been in place. Sorry, we should have done this earlier. So, thank you, David. After a hero resolves a combo ability, place 1 progress on this mission. When the mission is completed, Steve Rogers gains Sharon Carter. While this mission is active, Steve Rogers cannot resolve dagger effects. So, a combo ability. Oh, well, that sucks. Oh, a hero. So, okay, so James does his combo. So actually we would have a marker on this already. Because James did a combo. The combo are the blue abilities. So James did that when he attacked Ultron. So we would place 1 progress on that. So we need 5 progress, 5 combo abilities to succeed. The team up attacks, I think, are combo abilities too. I think. Team up. Heroes. Hero abilities. What is considered a combo ability? There you go. Combo ability. Combo abilities, unique abilities identified by their blue border. Okay, so no, it's just the abilities on the card. All right, that's fine. I was trying to make it easier for myself. So, all right, still going down the card. All right, so satellite uplink. So he doesn't have damage, so he deals 2 damage to the hero who has the most damage. Otherwise, he deals 2 damage to the hero who has the least damage. So I'm guessing that means the hero with the least hit points. Oh, no, if he's damaged. Or if he's not damaged. But if he is damaged, then he would do the other one. So he's going to do 2 damage to the hero who has the most damage. So again, I guess the hero who has the least hit points. So we're going to say he does 2 damage to Cap. That's fine. We'll do 2 damage to Cap. All right, activate. So he is going to attack. He's going to attack Cap for 2. I have no way to block that. And I'm not nearby. James is not nearby. So Cap is going to take 2 more damage. Cap is at 4. That's not good. Then Ultron is going to try to attack. He can't. He's going to try to overthrow. He can't. So then he's going to move towards the nearest to overthrow, which is the Iliad. All right. And we're going to spawn a level 2 on number 12. Where's 12? Where's 12? Nope. 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 Yep. Ooh. Well, that's not good. That's not good at all. All right. Pass first player token. Get our tokens back. And the other thing, only one character can be doing their side mission at a time, because there's only one spot for character side missions. All right. So, Cap. Cap's got a robot to beat up, so I don't want to use my boost because James needs to be down here before that boost does anything. Oh, we also need to do this. So I think I'm going to have Cap do that and then Cap come down here, and James just needs to come down. So we're just going to do a regular fight. Yeah, because Cap has this Defiant, which is going to allow us to increase our team up track. Yeah. How far would he be? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Yeah, it's the same. It's the same. When I stunned Ultron, I could have pushed him, but it wouldn't have mattered. He was still going here. So if I pushed him here, it would have been 1, 2, 3. It still would have been 4, right? If I'd have pushed him here, 1, 2, 3, 4. He would have been here anyways, and then his move would have actually taken to Iliad. So that was fun. Where he was fun. All right, so we're going to fight with Cap. Fight with Cap. I just need 2 Cap. There we go. 3. Go, Cap, go. Get rid of that. Go, Cap, go. All right, so James is going to have to move. He's going to have to move a lot. So I hate using my boost to move. I mean, I'll use the boost, I think, on the second move, which is fine. So we're going to do 1 move. There. All right. Cap is going to use a regular move to go here. James is going to use his boost move to go 2. And then he does 1 damage to the robot and 1 damage to the Ultron. Right? Do 1 damage to each enemy. Yep, in the spaces you exit and entered. All right. Cap is now going to do his boost fight. What I got to do here? Wilds count as 3 successes, but it triggers an explosion, and then he will suffer 3 damage. He can't suffer 3 damage. So before we do that, let's rest before we do that attack for Cap, because we don't want to take 3 damage. Sports fans think they can use their booze to get him to move. So that is a wild. So that is 2 success. So we're going to heal for 2. And then we get enough to flip this over. All right. Yep. Yep. And then James. Now he is primed. Ultron is primed. So before his fight action, he gets to do 2 damage to Ultron. All right. And now he's going to do his fight action. Or should he do his weapons free? So I'm thinking heat-seeking missiles only counts towards... Oh, because they have to already be primed. Should I do weapons free first? I think I want to do weapons free, and then I'll do heat-seeking... Or I'll do the fight second. Yeah, that makes more sense, because then I can prime this guy. Yeah, so we're going to do weapons free. which is to perform a fight action against both of them. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 successes. So, well, that was a little bit overkill there, James. That was a little bit overkill, buddy. And then 5 on Ultron. Stuns him. So Ultron is stunned. And then we can push him back 1 spot. So we'll push him back there. That was... Yeah, wow. Okay. That's not what I wanted, because... Yeah, that's not really what I wanted. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Now I don't know what to do with James's extra action. All right, Steve. Because now I saved the boosted action for Steve, so that way James could attack again. I could do Avengers Assemble. Yeah, I'm going to do that. So we're going to spend 3. And we're going to use Avengers Assemble to get War Machine up there. Then we're going to go ahead and do our fight action against the Chinese weapons facility. What do we need? We need 6 damage. There is 3 right off the bat. All right, there's 3 of our 6. Then James gets to attack because he gets to get the boost effect of the leadership. He did 1, 2, and then there's 3. Okay, this is not how this game is supposed to go. It's not really how this game is supposed to go. Now I'm supposed to finish these all in about 2 hours. Good luck with that. All right. So that's now completed. Okay. I'm back in the same boat. I don't know what to do. All right, he's gonna recover because I can't do anything else. I didn't even use any of his attacks. Right? Or did I mess up? I think I messed up. I think I put the 2 on here for the heat seeking, and I hadn't done that attack yet. So it's fine. We'll just say I did the fight action instead of the prime action. That's fine. Still, the net's the same. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. So now we're gonna do the bad guy's turn. Advanced threat 3. 1, 2, 3. Check if we have completed it. We have completed it. I'm missing a card. Oh, sorry. Down here. Oh, no. Oh, I needed 8. Sorry, I need 8. That's only 6. Okay, that's not enough. So, correction. Instead of that, we're going to do our fight action. Because I need 8. I was looking at the wrong card. Wild is going to be enough to actually succeed, because that's going to do 3 plus his 4. So that's enough. Unfortunately, we caused an explosion. The explosion does, what did it say? It does 3 damage to each, or do we just do we get to split the 3 damage? Explosion collectively suffer 3 damage. Okay. So we're going to use rescue to stop now we're going to intervene, which is move to somebody in our location. We moved 0 because we're already in that location. We get +1 there. We get 1 there. So that stopped 2. So that means James is just going to take 1. Yep. All right. Now we've completed this. So, place 1 suppression token. Ultron's northern factory can no longer create drones. That should put a dent in his diabolical plans. All right, so suppression token number 2. Come here. Come here, little suppression token. All right. All right. Oh, was this this was the previous one, wasn't it? Yeah. All right, and then we advance. So 16 is still there. The new one, Factory South. When a hero performs a rest action in Australia, they may spend successes to infiltrate. Place 2 progress on this mission for each success spent in this way. Each wild result rolled by a hero spawns 1 rank 1 and 1 rank 2 in it. Oh, the Avengers are so musical. Avengers a symbol. Human life cannot stand against the steel of machinery. Okay. Yeah, so now we got to come down here. Okay, so Ultron's just playing around over here in Asia most of the time. That's kind of, I guess, thematic? I don't know. All right, so that's that. Resolve an event card. Each hero exhausts 1 of their ready support cards. Well, boo. All right, we've not been using this Dark Industries, so we will... Although, hang on. No, we want this. Because this one is for this mission. So we're going to exhaust rescue. And since this is on this card, and there's nobody to upgrade. So we'll exhaust Bucky again. Because there's nobody to upgrade. There's no drones. We've defeated them all. Yeah, this seems very, easy. It's normally not this easy. I'm not sure why it's been so easy. No clue. All right. Destroy the nearest. I guess this is why it's not easy, because normally that doesn't happen. Oh, no, that doesn't happen. He's stunned. Uh-huh. He's stunned. Move. There's nobody out here to move. Spawn a drone on 9. Yeah, that is it. All right, get rid of all the damage. And the stun token. All right. So we just need to go down to Australia, and we need to do 6 investigation. That's easy if you think about it, because, we only get to roll 1 die, though. Okay, that makes sense. We only get to roll 1 die, so it makes sense that they're letting us do 2 progress counters per success. All right. So pass first player marker. James is going to go first. Now, again, there are other aspects that would allow us to do more. So now what I can do is, dang it, why is James got to go first? Buddy, that is not ideal. Because I could use Avengers Assemble and just get him where I need him to be, which means now we're kind of wasting a turn. And do I want to stun Ultron? Because I can't remember if we flip him immediately and remove all the stuff. I think we do. I don't think I think we still resolve one of these cards. I don't remember if I think the stun stays. So we may still want to go down here and stun him. All right, so we're just going to move. I feel like that's a wasted action, though. No, we're gonna use Avengers Assemble. We're just gonna bring him down on Cap's turn. So we're gonna rest. We're gonna do 1 tack, which is a failure, which is fine. So we can recover 1 or charge 1. It's one or the other, right? Because this would basically be a prevent 2 damage, and this right here is 1 damage, so we'll just recover 1. All right. So now Cap is going to spin the 3, 1, 2, 3, to ready this. All right. And then we're going to... Oh, we did those prime missiles earlier. We should have put another counter over here. Man, it's 1, 2, 3. It's 3. I mean, I almost have to boost to get down there. Yeah, because even the Avengers Assemble that I wanted to do is kind of a waste. What is his again? The start of the hero phase, you may boost this card to treat all heroes' actions as if they are boosted. Ooh. Yeah, we're not anywhere near that. Oh, hang on. I wasn't giving myself my successes, was I? Or wasn't there one on these? I don't think. No. No, we didn't get a bonus for completing those. That's where these other missions come in, and we've got none of those missions yet. So I think that's the other thing. The game is easy because we haven't gotten a single one of those missions yet. We've gotten all of the upgrades, and nobody needed upgraded. So, like, technically this game is easy due to random card draw. Because now I'm thinking about how it should be harder, because there should be, like, these guys should come into play, right? So the other baddies should come into play that you have to go take out, and if you don't, then of course threat's going to go up. Speaking of threat. All right, we're probably not going to be able to do what I want to do this turn. So, do I want to do the Avengers Assemble? Do I waste all of Cap to get down there? But then again, this next turn, then I'm wasting. James can't do anything. Maybe not. Let's reverse all this. 1, 2, 3. Let's put the damage back on James. So I think we are going to have to move 1 with James. We're going to do a boosted move with Cap. He's going to go 1, 2. That allows James to move 1. Right? And then we will I don't want to boost his move. I really don't. I mean, he does 1 damage, but if I boost his fight, then the attack also counts as a hit. So I think I'm just going to do a regular move. Then Cap. Just going to do a regular move as well. All right, Rhodey is going to, before you perform an attack, do 2 damage. So we're going to do 2 damage to Ultron, and then we're going to do a boosted attack. So we get 3. So he gets 1 success plus whatever you get here. So 3 or 1, 2. You gotta be kidding me. And didn't get a single attack or attack success. That's just 2 more. Wow. Okay. Not as good as I wanted. All right. And then Cap is going to... What is it? Perform a rest action? Come here, you. Just down here so I can see it. Yeah, perform a rest action. Okay. So Cap is going to perform his rest action. Do I want to boost it, though? Yeah, because then he gets to do it as well. Yeah, so we're going to do the... No, it's my boosted token. Oh, dang it. Yeah, so we're going to do a regular rest action, which is 1, and then 2. And then we're going to use this, 3, 4. So that completely heals Cap, and then each success counts as 2 tokens. So that's 8. So that's we're done. We've completed it. On 1 turn we completed it. So it doesn't even matter if, I mean, James is still going to do his because he gets to, so maybe he'll heal himself. He did. He overhealed. James is then going to attack. This is just a regular attack. So before you perform your fight action, you may deal 2 damage to a primed enemy within 2 spaces of you. He does 2. And then he's attacking. 1, 2, 3 more. So that is enough to stun. So Cap is going to... I'm really wondering if that prime token is supposed to come off, because that's been like way too powerful to leave that on Ultron the whole time. I might need to look into that. I might have been cheating too. Either way, we're almost at the end of the stream, so it doesn't matter. There's nothing else I can do. Guess we're going to rest again and see if we can get that. We did this twice, so Cap's mission is completed. Yeah, Cap's mission's completed. So he gets Sharon Carter. That's been moved up twice. After a mission is completed, deal 1 damage up to 3 enemies. Well, that's not gonna... Oh, I forgot about this guy way up here. I forgot about him. Whoopsie. I couldn't have gotten to him anyways. It doesn't matter. Yeah, there's no way that would have been able to go up that way. Because I wanted to complete this. So I forgot there was a guy here. That's fine. Well, I can do this one after a mission is completed. So we're going to complete that, so we'll be able to do 1 damage to him. So, yep, that's everything. All right, so advance the threat. So it's going to be 4. Again, this really doesn't matter. Check for completion. This is completed. All right. Production disrupted. Place 1 suppression on the enemy sheet. Where's our last suppression token? Boop. Get back in. Get back in there. All right, so that is that. He was stunned. Now let me double check the order. I know I still do a card, but I think once you complete that last mission, he flips. Hero, advance, check nemesis. Additionally, each time the first strike is completed, reset the threat to 0. If the mission was a nemesis mission, also resolve the... Oh, dang it. So yes, I've done this completely wrong this entire game. So up here at the top, I'm supposed to have been spawning a side mission each time we completed something. Dang it. So yeah, this whole game is invalid. Defy this mission, Madripoor, place 1 progress on this mission for each success. Okay, so that would not have impacted the game at all. So that's fine. While this mission is active, the heroes cannot change their support cards. Okay, well that's fine. We wouldn't be able to charge our support cards. So, all right. So that would have been out there from the beginning. So we'll just say that my shield wouldn't have been there. We'll just, there, fine, whatever. Titania, reduce all damage dealt to Titania by 1. She spawns on 12, which is here. So she probably would have done some damage to us on a couple turns. I'm guessing. Yeah, she would have increased threat by 1 a couple times, but again, we never got close to the threat. So we're going to say that's fine. We'll say that she would have done damage to us on a couple turns, so we'll just take 3 damage, whatever. And then this time, now we're spawning a 3rd mission. Completely invalid game. Enchantress. Heroes within 2 spaces of Enchantress cannot perform Defy actions. She was spawned on 10. So I'm probably going to get, this is probably going to be a complete overrun now, since I didn't worry about those guys and take those guys out. Whatever. I was playing on super easy mode. Super easy mode. Will should learn how to read. Ah, ba 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 ba. What do I flip over? Here's when the game by completing the 3 nemesis missions and defeating the nemesis in the final showdown. Final showdown, okay. After the nemesis sheet is flipped. When do I flip the nemesis sheet? You didn't tell me to. All other tokens that were on the nemesis sheet before flipped unless otherwise specified. Discard the stun tokens and damage. Okay, so it does discard all of this. All right, but I gotta figure out the order of operating. A single line can change a lot. Yeah, rules. There we go. That's a t-shirt. There we go, David. That's another t-shirt. Rules. A single line can change a lot. Check Nemesis mission. At the start of this step, check the top card of the Nemesis mission to determine whether or not it is completed. Completed. Mission's progress. Equal number of cards multiplied by the number of heroes. Passed. Remove it from the game. Flip the completed mission aside under the top. Resolve the effect as instructed. Mission was not passed. Check the threat. Failed mission. Failed mission was a first strike. Remove it. Okay. Otherwise, if it was a Nemesis mission, flip it side up. So the red extra shot. Right. Additionally, each time first strike mission, reset the threat. Did that. Spawn side mission. Resolve. During this drop, resolve an event. Resolve event icons. Resolve the ability on the Nemesis sheet. Activate enemies. Move the Nemesis. Spawn enemies. It says after the Nemesis sheet is flipped, but nothing told me to flip it. Nothing told me to flip the card. Normally, it's when you do this. It'll tell you to flip the card. Code, every character counts. Yes. Yes. There are 3 missions to make up the Nemesis deck, unique to Nemesis. In order to complete these missions, unlike side missions, Nemesis missions are only completed during the Nemesis step. I don't know when to flip it. Nemesis suffers damage equals to blah, blah, blah. When stunned, blah, blah, blah. During the final showdown, Nemesis health values is accompanied by a per player icon. When do I flip him? I've like read that section about resolving things like 3 times. I want to think it's when the 3rd mission is completed, but it didn't say that. Advanced threat, no. I'm checking the board, make sure there's not an icon up there that says do something. All right, I don't know. I don't know when we're supposed to flip. We're going to flip him. I have no clue when we're supposed to flip him. I don't know if we're supposed to flip it after we resolve this, or I'm guessing after we resolve it. I don't know. It's not very clear when I'm supposed to resolve the flip. So we're going to flip it after we resolve the card. Side mission. I can't do a side mission, so we do have to increase the threat by the number of players because those are all full. Fireball doesn't take effect because he was stunned. Activate the baddies. So first we activate the level 1 baddies. They want to go towards, they always want to go towards a location. I'm going to say he's going there. She's going there. He's going there. And then he was stunned. And then we're going to spawn a level 1 number 4, way down here. Yep. And we're going to flip Ultron. I feel like maybe that isn't the, is it on Ultron's card? Now, rocket boots, techno form. Now he's just got three things here. Yeah, if he's damaged and heals, his techno form and his rocket boots. Oh, okay, so he does discard prime. So because he never got rocket boots, that's why that prime stayed on the whole time. I don't know. Because it doesn't make sense because it says get rid of all of this, right? Get rid of all of the tokens. So these tokens are gotten rid of at the end of the card effect, which to me then means that these would need to be gotten rid of before the card, which then he would activate on the card. That's what I said. It's just, it's very, I'm either just completely missing it and I don't have time to try to find it or what. All right. So at the start of the final showdown, Ultron and each drone swarm recover all damage. Spawn 1 drone swarm in each of the following spaces that do not already contain 1. 5. I only have 3. Oh, because there's already 1 out there. So it says 5, 8, 13, and 15. 5. There's 8. 8. 13, 15. All right. Treat each drone swarm as a copy of Ultron. When an effect would spawn a drone swarm, advance threat by 1 instead. So I couldn't put them all in play. So goes up by 1. For the remainder of the game, when a nemesis ability would be resolved, advance threat by 2 instead. The heroes lose the game if threat reaches 20. Activation. Each Ultron moves 2 spaces towards the nearest hero and attacks them. Suppression. The heroes can spend a suppression token to cancel any one of Ultron's activations. The heroes win the game when all Ultrons are defeated. So he's going to keep trying to spawn them. So yeah, I think me not playing right earlier is now going to come back and bite me because basically on the next turn, right, threat is going to increase by 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's going to put us here. Our final threat is 20. So again, the end of the map. Yeah, so basically 2 turns I'm done if I can't eliminate everything. There's no way I can eliminate everything. Oh, but we did get suppressing fire. So deal 1 damage to each enemy that spawns or moves nearby. So, well, at least have suppressing fire on this guy. But he has the same hit points as Ultron. Now, again, this is the thing I don't know, right? Is if Ultron was supposed to flip first, and then we did the card, then all of those guys are in play. And I would now need to activate all of them. That seems kind of unfair, right? Because you wouldn't be prepared for them. Because then he would attack. He would just move. He would move. He would move. Right? I don't know. Oh, I forgot to move this guy, didn't I? We're just gonna go this way. I don't know. I've completely messed up this playthrough. This playthrough is completely invalid. Anyways. All right. Cap's gonna go first. All right. So stun token doesn't do anything anymore. So we have to do. He counts as one though. I think he still counts as an Ultron, right? Once all Ultron, so he is an Ultron. All right. So luckily he only has 4 hit points. James is here, and James can just get rid of everything there. Because he can do his open fire and probably take care of all that by himself. So I'm debating if I just get Cap out of there. And go beat up on another one. So I need to go 1, 2, 3 to get here. So I think that's what we're going to do. Oh, Cap completed that mission earlier, right? He placed a bunch of tokens. There you go. Technically, I need everybody to group up so I can do Iron Legion. Start of the hero phase, you may exhaust this card, treat everything as a boost. So do we do that? Everything will be a boost? Yeah, we're gonna do that. Boop. So we did Iron Legion for 8. Everything is a boost this turn. All my tokens are boost tokens. Cool. All right. So it doesn't matter where I do the boost token because it counts as a boost. So let us we're gonna boost here, and we're gonna take Cap. Cap's gonna go up there. So now we're just gonna go. Yeah. 1, 2. We'll go there. All right, James is going to do prime. He's going to do this. The weapons fire. He's going to attack both of them. So perform his fight action. Is every drone now Ultron? Yeah, every drone is basically Ultron. Wow. His weapons fire sucked. So he only has 1 success. It counts as 1 success automatically because of his aggression. So he did 1 damage to that Ultron. 1 damage to that Ultron. And at least that one's prime now. All right. And this, unfortunately, does not have a boost effect. So doing it didn't do anything except for prime this guy. All right. So Cap is going to move again. Go here. And then James is now going to attack. So before he attacks, he gets to do 2 damage, which does take this guy out. Does 2 damage here, which is really overkill. It's just because he's going to get 1 success. I'm not even going to deal with it. Because he automatically gets 1 success. That unfortunately does remove that prime token, which was helpful. And Ultron went way there. All right. So now we go back to Steve. Now, unfortunately, this boost on the move didn't help because I didn't boost War Machine, right? Oh, this would have allowed me, that mission was completed. I could have done up to 1 damage on 3 different enemies. So, 1, 1. Where was the drone that was already in place? It was this one, right? No, I had to put him in play. No, yeah, he was the one that was already in play. 3. All right. That was Sharon Carter from when we completed the main mission. So again, we can suppress him 3 times. Right? Suppression. The heroes can spend a suppression token to cancel any one of Ultron's activations. Yeah, so we can just cancel his activation 3 times. So we basically get 3 rounds of him not activating. All right, so Cap is going to attack. Fight. Unfortunately, Cap is not a very good fighter. Oddly enough. He only gets 2 dice. And he whiffed completely. Wow, Cap. Cap, that was horrible, buddy. All right, so James is going to go north. Or I could go in here and do 1 damage to her and then come over and help Cap. Yeah, let's do that. So we're going to go 1, 2. Which will put 1 more damage on Titania. Oh, no, hang on. Titania reduces all damage by 1 no matter what. So, I would not have put that on. So she wouldn't have been able to take damage that last turn anyways. All right. So it would have been this little guy would have gotten the other one. All right, so I guess we'll just head up towards Ultron. 1, 2. All right. Cap is going to try to attack again. Oh, you take a break before noon. Yeah. So I want to finish this because I have to set up the next game too. So that's why I've made each stream an actual stream. So I'd have hopefully time to set up. Jeez, Cap. Cap whiffed twice. Man. All right, well. So James is going to move 2 again. So 1, 2. He at least gets to do 1 damage to that Ultron. All right. So that's everything. We're going to spend our suppression token. So that way Ultron doesn't activate. I guess we still need to reveal a card. Because, yeah, everybody else still has to activate. Okay. So, we're preventing... Oh, we ignore. I guess we're stopping this. Yeah. All right. So first, advanced threat. So threat is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Puts us at 9. Upgrade. So this guy is going to upgrade to a level 2. And then this advances by 2. 1, 2. The activate, we spent the suppression token, so none of the Ultrons are going to activate. But the elites still activate. So she is going to destroy the Iliad. Enchantress is going to move towards the next one she can destroy. So it'd be this one. This little guy is going to go to Atlantis. And the other Ultron drones don't. The Ultron drones don't do anything. When do I spawn another Ultron drone? Treat each drone swarm as a copy of Ultron. When an effect would spawn a drone, okay, increase the threat. Okay, so I'm not increasing. I'm not going to get any more drones. You only get the maximum drones. If something told me to spawn a drone, I just increase threat. About to say, because that would seem like it'd be never ending. Actually, do I want to suppress? Because he would attack me for... He would attack Steve for... Yeah, Steve would get knocked out. Yeah, I need to suppress because he would have gone 1, 2, and that'd be 2 drones, and they would take Steve out. Okay. I think I'm doing that right. Who knows? Who knows? All right. Pass first player marker. All right. James, you need to take that guy out, then come down here and take this guy out. We do not have any team up, though, is the problem. So because I don't have any team up, I can't do Avengers Assemble to just bring him down here. Which sucks. Because we spent all of it on our Iron Legion, which made everything in that last round boosted, which I can't say really helped me that much. All right, so... All right, James. You're going to smack that Ultron around. So don't want to use my boosted. I don't think I do, right? Because he's automatically going to get 1. He currently has... He only needs to do 3 damage. So I'm going to use a regular. I'm not going to use my boosted. And honestly... Let's see here. So if I use my boost to move, it would be 1, 2. Well, I use a single move, double move, and then it's going to do 1 damage, but it's not going to actually do 1 damage to her because she stops 1 damage. Yeah. We're going to lose. We're going to lose in 2 turns anyways, unless I can get into Atlantis to take him out, right? Because he's going to hit New York, and then it'll be... He'll take this out, and then the follow-up turn, everybody's going to move into New York, and the following turn will be that. So that'll be 3, and we're also there. So I think this is probably it. I don't think I'm going to be able to beat this any way around it, because there's no way I'm going to cap up in here to do that. And Cap's ability does nothing anymore. Okay. I'm trying to say whether the prime would be better and save my boost. Oh yeah, because I could get here, right? I could move 1 and then boost to go 2 and I'd go there. Yeah. So we're just going to do... We'll prime here because then he can hit both of those. Okay. So yeah, we're just going to do a regular fight. 1, 2. Wild is 3 plus 1, 4. So he is gone. He is gone. All right. Worked out good. All right. Cap is going to do... I don't want him to do his boosted fight because I want the boosted fight when James can also take advantage of it. So we're just going to do his regular fight. Come on, Cap. Do better this time. Who knows what rules are forgotten in the hearts of men? Shadows know. You got to be kidding me. Cap has missed on this 1 drone every single turn. All right. James is going to move 1. Cap is going to try to attack again. Although, hang on. We're going to use this so we can do a boosted attack, which for Cap does absolutely nothing. You can't make this up. You cannot make that up. Boosted move. 1, 2. Does 1 damage to each. Oh, Cap. Cap. So, here we go again. Boosted Cap. There he goes. 3 damage. Holy cow. That was bananas. All right, which does allow... Rhodey to attack. So War Machine. I mean, of course, I'm going to attack the Ultron drone. Why wouldn't I? Which does 2 damage. So Ultron drone number 4 is gone. So this is all we got left of this one guy here now. So Cap cannot attack anymore. Cap is out of attacks. So we definitely have to go another round because I can't attack. Aww. All right, whatever. All right, we're gonna rest. That's fine. We'll just rest. Rest, rest, rest. You need a dice tower. Wild, so we get to rest for 2. Yes, but so far, Extra Life has not made an Extra Life dice tower yet. Although I guess they do make the dice towers that go on the edge and drop them down in. I actually have one. It's one that came with like another game. It's back there. It was like some candy dice rolling game. All right. Well, I guess we'll take out. Enchantress. I mean, it's really all I can do, right? Yeah. All right, so we're going to attack Enchantress because there's no. I can't move, right? I can't do any of that. So the best thing is just to take out Enchantress. Yeah, because I can't even go in there. 1, 2, 3, 4. More than enough to take out Enchantress. Enchantress is gone, which completes this one. Which does give us 3 team up. And then... after a mission is completed, deal 1 damage to up to 3 minions. Oh, we won. That was it. That was... because that's now 4, which is enough to take that one out. That's it. Somehow we won. I don't know how we won. All right, guys, that is this gameplay. I do need to get it set up for the next one, which is going to be X-Men Mutant Insurrection, bathrooms, drinks. Do I need more drinks? Yeah, I'll need more drinks. So we're going to get that set up. We'll keep going. The giveaway, the big bundle giveaway, of course, games will be added to it. For every donation, we will be adding more games throughout the day to it, or I should say throughout the month. You can make not to say a donation, but you can make a donation to enter till the end of April. I'll probably make a video after this whole week's done to say how many games are in it. But again, if you just want to donate, that's available. If you want to donate for Calling for Charity, that's available. Links are down below. But until 12 o'clock or until next time. Peace. Hang on, I need my extra life, thanks. Where's it at? There it is.